Let's explore piecewise functions within this word problem where Paula earns $25 for each sale she makes if the number of sales X in a month is 20 or less. So if she sells 20 or less, she has 20 or less sales, we would plug into that top function. But if she has more than 20 sales, her pay scale changes. She earns an extra $40 for each sale if she makes more than 20 sales in a month. So starting from that 21st sale on, she's on a different pay scale. So that's given by this model here. So B is her bonus, the amount of money she's getting for X sales. We plug in the number of sales, we get out the amount of money that she's going to make on her bonus. So the first piece says, what is B of 18? What's her bonus if her sales are at 18? So we're going to do B of 18, and we need to know which part to plug into. And it's going to be this top piece of the piecewise function because 18 is less than 20. So we're just going to do 25 and replace that X with an 18 to see what her bonus will be and interpret it. So her bonus is going to be $450 for making $450 bonus for making 18 sales that month. So not a bad bonus, but that's in the smaller pay scale, right? The top piece is for less than or equal to 20. She's on a better pay scale. She's earning an extra $40 for each sale instead of 25 for sales that go beyond 20. So 18 sales gives her $450 bonus, but obviously the more sales, the more money she's going to make. So the next part says, how many sales did she make? So we want to find X. We don't know what X is. Last we knew X was 18, but now we want to find X on this part. If her bonus in December was $1,300, so we know her bonus is $1,300, and we don't know which part of the piecewise function to plug into. Well, let's check this top piece and see what that caps out at money-wise. So we would plug into this top piece as long as X is less than or equal to 20. So what happens if we're exactly equal to 20? The max amount of sales we can plug into the top piece. We're going to do 25 times 20, and her max bonus in that top pay scale is $500. So this is more than $500. So sales must be over 20. So we're going to solve this bottom piece. She must have had more than 20 sales to have made more than $500, which makes sense. December is a big shopping month with the holidays. So she made more than 20 sales and her bonus is $1,300. Now let's figure out exactly how many sales she made. So her bonus is $1,300 and it's going to go by that bottom equation. So 1,300 equals 500 plus 40 times X minus 20. And so we're going to try to solve for X. Before we can solve for X, we need to distribute this 40 in here. So we're going to get 1,300 equals 500 plus 40 times X is 40X. And then 40 times the negative 20, you can plug it into your calculator if you need to, but 4 times 2 is 8, so we're just going to have minus 800 there. And so now we can try to get X's on one side and anything that's not an X on the other. So one thing we could do first is combine these constants. So we'd get 1,300 equals 500 minus 800 is going to give us 40x, and then 500 minus 800 is going to be a minus 300. And so we're going to add that 300 over. So we're going to get 1,600 equals 40x. And our last thing to get x by itself is to divide by 40. So x equals 1,600 divided by 40 means she had 40 sales in December led to her $1,300 bonus. So X is 40, that represents sales. It was 40 sales for her to get a $1,300 bonus. If you're not sure, what you could do is plug back in here and make sure that you really do get 1,300 out. So you could plug in 500 plus 40, and then in parentheses 40 for our X value minus 20, and you really do get $1,300 out for that bonus. So she really was at 40 sales for the month of December.